Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney for the Nintendo DS. I'm SamuraiT-X, and the last time we left off, we did end up talking to Officer Meekings. Weird guy, that's all I can say. Who chokes themselves with a handcuff? God! Not to mention he keeps talking loud in the megaphone, but he's been accused of murdering Bruce Goodman. I'm kind of confused. This trial's still confusing me, actually, this case. So, without further ado, we're going to continue investigating. I do like to thank everyone who's paying attention to my channel and whatnot, commenting on all my videos and stuff. I really appreciate it. I've been I've returned to Let's Plays for 4 months now, and I still feel great. So let's continue, shall we? I'll continue praising you guys at the end, but I'm always going to be filled with happiness because you guys didn't leave. You guys waited for my return because I wasn't gone. But thank you very much nonetheless. So without further ado, we're going to go to the Criminal Affairs Department because we've not been there yet. February 23rd, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Right. Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the head detective's desk. It's Chief Gant. Are you sure this is all? You know what it means if there is anything missing? Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked the drawers, the lockers, the garbage cans, the coat pockets, the pillowcases, behind the computer monitors, the coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you can call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir! We'll scour the place again, sir! The head detective looks a little flustered. Aha! Righto, my boy! How you been? Swim much? Oh ho ho! Chief Gant! Reporting for duty, sir! Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? I don't know. This music just has some strange aura about it, you know. Just hearing this music and when this guy is in the room, like, this feels like it just gets cold, you know, like, completely, or like a bit hot, knowing that this guy's here. The temperature just goes crazy, you know. He's just got that kind of vibe on him. It's kind of crazy. Alright, let's talk to him while we're still here. And we want to know about Edgeworth. Is Edgeworth gonna be okay? Oh, Worthy. Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, we've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having one of our top people sitting in the defendant's seat. Once again, Lana Sky is another top person sitting in the defendant's seat, so that's 2 in a row for me. Now you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court you fixed it so he could get caught for forging evidence. Well, wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why'd they just do anything? Why'd they just do about anything to restore their reputation? Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. Oh, God. What? Right, let's talk to him again. It's downright odd, I tell you. I mean, it happened at exactly the same time. The murder at the prosecutor's office. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, so I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all things is hiding stuff. Secrets. I can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the head detective's trap shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier?
Ah, you saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the head detective to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Alright. So we're gonna have to examine here and talk to him. Oh, sorry you had to hear and see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. I'll make note of that just in case. Okay. I should probably get a quick look around the crime scene. Right. I think we'll be able to talk to Gavin now. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's talk to him. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Oh God. Please stop looking at me like that. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? There's something odd about you, but selfish doesn't really cut it at the moment. Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
Alright. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. See you later. Thanks for the special ID card.
It looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go to the evidence room, sir.
I think this place is bad influence on the girl. Kind of is. Right. Police department entrance. Let's move. And let's go to the security guard office. Examine. I think we examine and then go to the door. The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off. See?
What is this? What is that security guard thinking?
I'll try and do the cowboy accent, but don't lecture me, because I know I'm rubbish at doing it. Howdy, partners. Well, well. What's made my Bambina sky so gray? Gray? Officer Marshall. Somehow I knew. What's that somehow I knew look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than the sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw!
Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. Crime scene's awaiting, partners. Looks like the card reader is on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Okay, well, he doesn't want to talk to us. But, Angel Star told us to give this to him, so let's give it to him. That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on the television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What's wrong? A fillet steak lunch. I see, partners. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask more anything. Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Well, it seems she's reading my mind and stealing my lines at the same time. Does everybody reads my mind? It's kind of weird. Sorry about that. We're gonna talk to him and then call it a video. Guard office. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of the security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong. I keep calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from the detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look at it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. So what were you doing at 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping on the highway back on my steed, Zippy. No, he was riding down on the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take machines too much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Alright. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler in the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like drinking a hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all soaked in the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case? That's right. The evidence transfers. Edruff was talking about the transfers too. Security system. I know one, maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased in a few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they the ones on those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're the security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card passed through. Alright. 777. Wow, okay. And then there's 2 other ID cards. There's two, someone went in there twice, it looks like. So this is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambino, I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove that the record is tied to the stabbing. Transferal. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, partner. So we can reinvestigate them so they can turn out... Oh, sorry. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the police station, partner. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February, partner. I see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after the case is solved, it's closed forever, dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to the SL9 2 days ago. Okay. So, when we come back, folks, we will investigate the evidence room. Until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.